Well, it's stunning to see what artists are still doing. You know, a lot of times you don't get exposed to that very often. Maybe in some street fairs, but there's not a lot of galleries out there like Cedar Creek, out there representing people. We have one teapot that's $6,000. It's a hand-beaded teapot, so there's a lot of hand work in that, and it's pretty exceptional. It's not just about a teapot, it's about the artist who created the teapot. So this is the Cedar Creek Gallery National Teapot Show 11. We host it every 3 years. It's an invitational teapot show that we extend invitations to artists that we'd like to see what they can do with a theme. We've been here since 1968. We started as a one-room pottery on an empty tobacco field. Today there's 4,000 square feet in the gallery. Includes pottery, glass, wood, jewelry, fibers. We carry artists from all over the country, including New York, Pennsylvania, Texas, California, Illinois. We have 179 teapots from over 140 artists. They come from all over the United States. I would say about 70% of them are functional, and the rest can be pretty elaborate, whether it's a sculptural piece of pottery or whether it's one of the mixed media wooden teapots. We don't define it. They get to define it because it's what they see a teapot as. We have one piece that is an accordion and it has a spout attached to it, where we have another teapot that looks like a dog and its mouth is the spout. We have an octopus that has an arm that becomes the spout. There usually raise a lot of debate on if it's a teapot or if it's not a teapot, which is a lot of fun to have. We have some that are tiny, and then we have a sculptural piece that's probably 3.5, 4 feet tall. So they range in sizes, they range in prices, they range in details. In some cases, the artist puts surprises in that you wouldn't necessarily see. We have a bucket that has a fish in the bottom. We have 2 little tiny mixed media pieces, and they look very Cinderella-ish. So if you take the lid up on one of it, it has a glass slipper hanging from the top of the teapot. We have bats, we have turkeys, we have chickens, we have sea dragons, we have birds, we have camels, we have a frog that says, "I'm a little teapot." We have birds sitting on the spouts of some of the teapots. We also have several teapots that kind of shed light on what we've all been going through with COVID, whether it's the graphic or whether it's kind of what's going on with it. So we have one woman's behind a cage, has a bottle of wine and toilet paper and a grocery list in her hand with her mask on, and the other one is a teapot house with characters hanging out the windows because they're stuck in the house with each other but are trying to get away as far as possible. One of the things that I hope that people take away from this is just the abundance of talent in our country that unless you're exposed to it, you may not know that's out there. I love the sculptural aspect of it. From the really functional sweet teapot to the crazy elaborate, I love the variety. It just doesn't get old. It shows the imagination of the artist that where they can go with their art. You know, it's just fun.